Well, no, that just means that we haven't made it on the big stage yet. We haven't been slapped by Will Smith yet. Topical!
Oh, I wanted to talk about that too. Only because the more I think about it... So, I want your take on it, because I'm someone who contains their rage fairly well.
Okay.
Because, I can empathize if somebody started trash-talking my wife.
Sick wife.
Yeah, I would feel like they need to get my wife's name out of their mouth and slap them.
Yeah.
But the time it would take to stand up, cross the Oscar stage, look into Chris Rock's confused eyes, and still slap him?
Slap him. Open hand.
So
first off, I didn't think it was a stunt.
I don't think it was a stunt in a planned sense.
No. I don't think it was... Yeah, I never thought that. You say that you're someone who hides their rage. I'm infamously known for not being afraid to let my rage shine when need be, or even when not need be. Here's the thing. If my wife with alopecia, which is an autoimmune disease, it's not just everyone assumes it's just disease where your hair falls out.
I didn't realize it was a...
It's an autoimmune disorder. So, but anyway, if I was a A-list star with my wife, who is also pretty much an A-list star, with alopecia, and then Chris Rock starts making fun of my wife, I would definitely scream like Will Smith did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Could you walk the whole Oscar stage and hold your rage that long? Because that's even my thing, too. Is he was laughing, and then he looked at his wife, and then he was like, oh, this isn't cool.
He's like, gets up. But anyway, honestly, as much as I have no qualms in beating someone wholesale for making fun of my kid, right? Mm-hmm. Violence isn't the answer, obviously.
Well, right.
And I will talk about that. And especially now being a dad, that's just not a good look. You're on international TV, man. Yeah. You are, the whole world's watching. Whether it's a lot or not, doesn't matter. You are being broadcast internationally. Mm-hmm. Everyone's watching you. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows what you're about. Everyone knows what your marriage is about.
Yeah.
They're both wrong. Ultimately is what I'm trying to say. Chris Rock should not have made that joke. That was poor taste.
Yeah, that wasn't a great joke.
I understand that.
Apparently, it wasn't even written. He just was riffing. Yeah,
yeah, and that's poor taste.
Sure. Here's my take. This is why I was asking you whether you could hold your rage across the Oscar stage long enough to slap someone. It's because Will Smith's like a YouTube star now.
Yeah.
And just thinking back on his career, he's had a very calculated career. Not everything has been a hit. Wild Wild West definitely was terrible.
What's that one movie where he's two clones of himself? Just came out. I don't know.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, that's right. It was already forgotten. Yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah. After Earth, not a great movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's had some misses, but again, it was a calculated, I'm going to launch my kid's career kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And so with him being as intentional about his career as he is, and being a YouTube star, I kind of feel like he decided this will help my YouTube channel.
I can see that.
For someone who's so aware and so smart of what his public perception is, to have the focus to walk down all the way across the Oscar stage, and slap him, because he wasn't Philly fisticuffs, brawling with him,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine he walked up and he's undoing his sleeves and then he starts thumbing his nose, Big Willie style. But anyway. No, I get where you're coming from. My whole bit, though, that just drives me crazy about the whole Oscar slap is that this is now a Janet Jackson level ordeal.
But I'm saying the difference is she got canceled. Will Smith can't get canceled because he's a YouTube star. He's just gonna have more people showing up. He's gonna get more views and more ads.
My favorite response though is Tom Green. Have you seen his?
Oh.
Tom, dude. He goes, there's a lot going on with this whole, Chris and Will debacle or whatever. He's like, but you know what? You just gotta live your own life and stop worrying about things that do not pertain to you at all. Live your own life. And I was like, you know what, Tom? Well,
that's true. There's literally a war going on. I was gonna say,
there's a literal war going on. We got crazy stuff going on still with the world.
But because of our celebrity culture, though, I feel in a lot of ways it's tantamount to if one of your uncles slapped your cousin at Thanksgiving, where you're that's all your family's gonna be talking about, and every combination of family members getting together, you're gonna be can you believe he slapped him?
I'd be like, oh my God, I'm gonna slap you, dude, if you bring it up one more time. And then I'll be talked about, and we won't be talking about Big Willie style over here, slapping cousin Chris, because everybody hates him. I'm not gonna say I never thought I'd live to see the day where there'd be a physical altercation.
Yeah.
on live television between celebrities. I'm not going to say that.
But you wouldn't pick Will Smith to do it.
No.
I think that's part of it.
Or Chris Rock. Like, I mean, he didn't
I was
fight
like,
back.
I could see Chris Rock getting slapped. That didn't entirely shock
I
me.
don't know, man. There's like a whole list of comedians that I could see getting rocked.
That's the truth.
Dial it back before Will Smith comes up there.